Oh, got it. This meeting is being live streamed. It's always exciting. And I gotta mute. There we go. There's Ellen. We can see her face now. All right. So we are. Hi.
Oh, sorry, technical difficulties.
No problem, no problem. All right, so welcome everyone to, I can't even think. Is this, we're in July now, right?
Yep.
I want to think this is my 13th or 14th live Q&A, monthly Q&A, because I started May of last year. So it would be, 12th, 14th. I think I only skipped 1 month in this whole year. So anyway, welcome everyone. We are live on YouTube and we have a bunch of people here on the Zoom. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Anne Marie, The Art of Healing. And I had my open house today for my house here in New York. And Spirit knows what it's doing because sometimes it chooses a 2 o'clock time, sometimes it chooses a 3 o'clock, sometimes it chooses a 10 o'clock. Today it chose a 3 o'clock. So guess what? The Q&A went from, not the Q&A, the open house went from 10 to 2. So I could do this at 3. So I didn't have to reschedule because I was flipping out. I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to, I'm going to have to reschedule my Q&A. And I was like, I can't do that. So Spirit takes care of everything. And fingers crossed, everybody, I think I found the new owners of my house. It's really cool. So if you are watching on YouTube, go ahead and chat, say hello. And I guess that's it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see if Ra has a message for us before we get going with our Q&A. And I hope that more people come. Let me see. I've got to see how this works. I want to make it so that if people log in, if people come in, I can just let them in. Oh, I hate it when people do this and I'm ending up doing it myself. Oh, well. All right. So here we go. Raw Collective. Come and say, oh, yay. More people. Hold on. All right. Yes, we are Raw. We are the Raw Collective. And we welcome you all to this joyous event. From our vantage point, from our viewpoint, in other realms, looking down upon you, glorious souls, we see the points of light. We see the points of light grow in luminosity. When your joy meter turns on, when your happiness meter turns on, that is what we see. Gorgeous, beautiful pillars of light shining off this amazing globe, this amazing planet that we are lovingly interacting with at this time. We thank you so much for your participation. We thank you so much for your wanting knowledge, your desires for knowledge. This is all so very important. It is important because you understand for your sake that it is your task to live a life filled with joy, with peace, with love. And how do you do that? You do that by releasing and unencumbering your energy, unencumbering your conflicts, deep turmoil that has been carried on your backs, literally and figuratively, over lifetime to lifetime to lifetime. But you indeed are the lights of the planet that were meant to be here for this time of ascension. We love you so much, and we welcome your inquiries. We are Ra, and we bless you. All right. Thank you, thank you. So as we've done in the past, what I'd like you to do is just go ahead and type your questions in the chat or raise your hand, etc., 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 and we will begin the Q&A. And I kind of want to see what's going on in YouTube. Okay, no questions on YouTube yet. Very good. Does anyone have any questions?
I do.
Oh,
All right, let's see, Isabel
I was.
and David. Hi, David.
Hi, Anne-Marie.
Hi, darling. What's up?
Well, I had a buyer for my big drone, and he put it off and he put it off. And so he, quote unquote, Jewed me down in price. And I agreed to a cash delivery price, but he was sending a family member from Athens, Georgia, to drive up to Charlotte area where I live. And apparently the truck broke down about 11 o'clock. It overheated. We know somebody that had an overheating problem, don't we?
Yes, I did. I
So-
had an overheating problem.
Yeah, but this sounded more serious than your little problem that you had.
Okay.
But he has not sent me a text message to update, and I'm just thinking this is a bad deal. What does the guide say about it?
Okay, so let me just check. I'm going to ask the pendulum first before anything. Okay, so I create a sacred connection between my energy and the energy of the beautiful soul named David. And we ask David's higher self and guides, is this transaction going to occur? Is this transaction going to occur? The answer is yes, the transaction is going to occur. Is it going to occur in the time frame that David expects? Is it going to occur in the time frame that David expects? The answer is no. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that's the best way to answer that question. You know, I think universal energy will know the potential for that transaction to occur or not occur. But I think, yeah, if they're going to send somebody from Athens to get it, I don't know. Seems like they really want it.
Yeah, it's a 4-hour drive. I mean,
Yeah.
I used to drive truck down through that area, so I know exactly where he broke down or they broke down.
Okay.
And Commerce, Georgia, near the Interstate 85, you know, and so it's still 3 hours from there to here. But I got no way of assuring that I'm not getting counterfeit money.
Sorry.
That's why I had him meet me at the bank while the bank was open, so I could get them to verify the money was good.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck with that. Good luck. I hope it'll be fine. I think it'll work out.
Thank
Is this
you.
going to work out for him? Is it going to work out for him? Yes, it is. You know, we were talking a little bit earlier about putting forth our intentions and because, you know, I'm selling my house. So am I worried about the market to crash? You know, apparently, you know, the whole world is going to fall around its ears. You know, all the financial systems are going to crash and everything's going to crash. But in my heart and soul, I want to create an environment where it doesn't crash. I want it to gracefully transition. Do I want to see the old structures change? Of course. Does it have to be a crash? Not necessarily. If we have good intentions out there, we can project good intentions, right? So let us say that the right people get in control and they gently and carefully transition all these dark structures out and replace them with light structures. I mean, it may be a little bit unsettling for a while, but it doesn't have to be calamity. It doesn't have to be catastrophe. And I just, in my heart and soul, I just want for the best, right? So I'm not going to worry. I'm not going to fear that my house isn't going to sell in time. I'm not going to fear that my buyer is not going to get the financing they need. You know what I mean? Because you could worry yourself into oblivion, and I just choose not to. I just choose to hope that I will attract the vibration that meets me. And so in that vibration, people will have good cash. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like the money will be real money, and they're going to be on the up and up, because you want your frequency to attract like frequency. Right? So if your frequency is such that in your heart and mind, you are not expecting the worst from people, try not to expect the worst from people. Just flip that thought around and say, I'm going to expect that they're going to come with cash. I'm going to expect that they're going to come with, legal tender, So be mindful of what your ego mind generates, because the ego mind is what's going to draw you down in fear. The ego mind is the one that's going to tell you, that's not going to work. Oh, you can't do what you want. Oh, you're going to look ridiculous. That's your ego mind. And your spirit mind is going to say, yeah, let's sell it to that guy. Oh, yeah, I want to learn how to sing, or, oh, I want to go out and do X, Y, and Z. I've always wanted to dance. So that's going to be your thing.
I relate to that. I posted something on my Facebook page today, Anne Marie, about when I sold my house in Concord and got married to Linda and moved into her house here in Harrisburg. So check out my post.
Okay, I will. Thank you, darling. All right, so I've got a couple raised hands. I've got Ellen, then Isabel, and I see questions from Sherry and from Rosemary. So I've acknowledged, and I see on YouTube, we've got Lottie, Space Cadet Lottie, and Erica is on YouTube. Hello, darlings. All right, so Ellen, go ahead and unmute and ask your question, please. Woo, I'm starting to shake. Woohoo! Woo.
Hi. Okay, am I unmuted? Yes.
You are unmuted.
I am okay. Sorry about all my technical difficulties here.
No worries.
My question is relating to insomnia, which I personally have been experiencing so much. And I seem to be having slight breakthroughs, feeling it's maybe I'm moving emotion and that's what it all is. And also I'm wondering if melatonin helps or hurts me.
Okay.
Thank you.
Very good. Yes, Ishmael to you. Dearest Ellen, we are your fairy guidance. We are energies that like you very, very much. In terms of your sleep, the substance you call melatonin is a naturally occurring substance that your body generates all on its own. If you choose to use artificial melatonin, it is beneficial, certainly something a little bit better than going to narcotics or to something that a physician will prescribe for you. But we just want you to understand that there are many energy bombardments that are happening right now. And let us say that you are not the only creature that is having a difficult time sleeping. So we understand that it is important for the physical body to sleep well in order to repair itself. But the one thing we wish for you is to not dwell on the fact that you didn't sleep. So your body will sleep when it is in its sleep resonance. So your body will sleep when it needs to sleep. Many times humans like to dwell and get really bummed about not sleeping, and then they just dwell in that negativity. So what we say to you is, these are very, let's say, you're being pelted with a lot of energy. So your body is going to be kind of not vibrating normally and needing to adjust. And part of that is not sleeping properly. So humans have been programmed to go reach for a pill. Do not, you can if you want to, right? But more and more and more, it is how you react to the events of the night. Embrace it, call for sleep. If you wake up in the middle of the night, it is not the end of the world. Just remain in your comfortable bed, say a little prayer or two, read a book that puts you to sleep, and just enjoy the rest that you get. So we encourage you to look at your diet, make sure that you're not eating anything that is going to stimulate you. But melatonin is a naturally occurring substance, and if you wish to consume a little bit more, it is better for you to use that than anything else. And that is our message. We love you. We are around you. Okay.
Wow. Beautiful.
All right. I'm so glad. Yes.
Yeah, I'll process that one.
Okay. Beautiful. I think you're good, honey. It resonated with you, though. Does it make sense? I hope so.
Absolutely, except I still, half the time I can't even get to sleep is the problem, which was never, but I'm just gonna dwell on this. I've already feel like I'm making progress, so, and it was so beautiful that they connected with me too.
Yeah.
Just because I garden so heavily, but I don't feel them or see them or anything. So the fairies.
They are there. They are there. You know they are there. My question to you is, do you dwell in that fear of not sleeping?
The first few months I didn't so much. Mm-hmm. But as this has just gone on for like months on and off. So the anxiety has really gone up as the exhaustion hits in, you know, so, but I mean, each night is sort of an adventure, and most nights it's okay. So a lot of time, no, and I'm just going with it, you know, most of the time. But I like the encouragement, and I'll probably, the melatonin, I'm on again, off again, thinking, so I get what they're saying big time. Anyway, or I don't know if I do, but thank you very much. And thanks so much for your work.
Oh, you're very kind. Thank you, Ellen. You're sweet. You can lower your hand now.
I don't know how to do that is my problem. I'm so low at this. I'm trying to lower my hand.
I will do it for you. I just did it for you. There you go. Okay. So who did I have? I said Ellen, and then who's next?
Me.
Remember? There's Isa. Hi, darling.
How are you?
I'm good, love. What's up?
Okay, so I have a question for your guys or my spirit guys, whomever wants to come through. A year ago exactly, I just feel this urge to start school out of nowhere. So I've been in school for a whole year, but then I feel like I'm being pulled in so many directions. I have a book that I need to start promoting, and then but then the school thing. So I just need some guidance of which direction am I supposed to go, and why did I go back to school?
Okay, very good. Miss Mashia Didio, Matarabu. I am the one you know as Jesus. Hello, my dear friend. You have gone back to school because you have the need to connect with more people in your future. And through this degree that you are getting, you will be able to marry the work that you have done in your book and use it in your future career. When you receive an urge from spirit and you do what you did, which was you felt it and you pursued it, you acted on it, you are following your life path. Now at this time, you want to bring to you the avenue that is going to give you the best results for your soul's journey at this time. So you are exactly where you need to be. And you are commended for following the urge and the bravery that it took to not only, yes, say, okay, I'm getting the urge and I'm going to do it. You put the financial commitment, the time commitment, the bravery it takes to go back to school while working, while taking care of a family. You are commended highly, commended highly. There are no mistakes, dear one. There are no mistakes when it comes to what happens and the chronology of it. You were meant to write the book. Now you were meant to receive your degree. And with the two, you will be changing thousands, tens, thousands, hundreds, thousands of people's lives. We love you. I am the one you know as Jesus, and I love you dearly, dear one. Never forget that I dwell with you, around you, next to you.
Oh my God, that is so beautiful. Just last night, after I was doing all kinds of homework all day, I went outside and I started crying. And I'm like, okay, you guys need to give me a sign because this is like too much. I love you guys. Thank you so much.
Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Thank you, sweetheart. All right, guys. Let me look at the chat again because I know we had some. I'm trying to go in order. All right, so Sherry Saunders, are you still there, babe?
I am right here. Yeah.
Hello, lovely. How are you?
I'm wonderful. I'm so happy to be here, and everything that's been said so far is so helpful to me. I have a situation that just came up shortly before this that I thought it's a perfect thing to bring up here. And it reminds me of a lot of things you're going through, Anne Marie. I've moved back to be close to my mother in Oklahoma, and she's almost 90. She's in great health. She's active, and we've had a lot of time to share. My whole life is about expressing love and giving love and unconditional love and joy. And then stuff comes up with my mom that just knocks me out. Yesterday, we had an encounter with a woman who spent a long time talking about her intense pain from childhood and her dysfunctional relationship with her mom. And she really, I felt, just needed someone to listen to her. And my mom's response was to say, well, your father was an alcoholic and she probably was concentrated on that. I mean, just really, I felt like belittling what this woman was saying. And I said to her later, I said, probably it would have just been helpful to just listen to her and not try to give her advice. And that just really upset her at me. And then that carried on to another situation today. So I'm confused if I should just be not saying anything about those kinds of situations to her and just love her, which I can certainly do.
Mhm.
But that's tough sometimes. So that's what I need to hear about.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I mean, I'm walking with you on that one. You know, my mother, let's just say, you know, in general, when people get older, their filter doesn't happen, you know, it's just like everything comes out. I have had similar situations where mostly my mom is like, I'm the target of her insensitivity. But let me just see what the guides have to say. Okay. We are Ra, we are the Ra Collective, and welcome, dear sister. What happens in these beautiful dynamics is you are put together to learn the ultimate path of forgiveness. You must be under acceptance and forgiveness of your mother's situation. And we speak to our dear one, we speak to you, and we speak to anyone who has, let's say, familial responsibilities with their elderly relatives, parents, grandparents, whatever it may be. No matter how much you wish them to have your mind, they will never have your mind. They will never know how to process the thoughts the way that you process your thoughts. And we say this with the highest love intention. We are not saying that they are not capable of change even at their age, or they are not capable of kindness even at their age. That is not what we are saying to you. We are saying to you that from your point of view, the interactions that you are responsible for is one of straight forgiveness. So allow the other individual to process the words of your mother. It is not up to you to worry about how the other individual will take it, because maybe those words were exactly what the other individual needed to hear at that moment. So you are seeing the actions of your mother from a vantage point of judgment. So release that judgment and say, oh, well, that's how she is, and move on. Deal with her with love and patience. That is our message for you. Indeed, it is our message for all who deal with these situations, as we said. Remember, each individual has their own synchronicity of interaction. So it's not just you, between you and your mother. The interactions between that, your parent, and another third party, there's a synchronistic reason for that interaction as well. There is a vibrational resonance for the interaction. So do not discount spirit. Do not discount the fact that things happen the way they happen. And love and accept the elderly in your culture. We love you. We are Ra, and we will speak to you again.
Thank you. That is perfection.
I never thought of that before, to be honest.
Yeah.
I never thought of it that way. I mean, I know for myself that my interaction with my mother is like forgiveness over and over and over again. But I never thought about the other person, because I get that way too. I'm like, Mom, you can't do that. You know, I'm always trying to like stop my mother from being who she is. I can't stop my mother from being who she is. I've got to accept, you know, a lot of what she does as just being who she is. All right, Ma, you know, and just really pull back. And it's a challenge. It's a challenge. So
that's a great way to deal with it, though. Thank you so much.
All right. I love you, honey.
Love you
I'm so
too.
glad you're here. I'm so glad
You
you're
too.
here. All right. I've got another message from my love, Rosemary. There's Another mama for me right there. Okay, Rosemary asked me, say something so everybody can see your pretty face. Say
Hi
hello.
there, thank you.
There
Yes.
she
But-
is.
and the question, actually, we discussed this a while back, and I just haven't been able to come onto your Q&A, so I thought we'd put it out there today.
Put it, okay. So her question is, her guide, her fractal, Ra-La, is Ra-La a part of the Ra collective? Beautiful question. Let us find out. Dear one, we are Ra. We are the Ra collective. You know the answer to this. You so know the answer to this. Yes, it is. And you have to understand the way that our branding, for lack of a better word, Ra, Show, XO, RA, these are prefixes of our tribe. So many times it will be the prefix. You get it. You understand. So yes, of course, you know that you are part of our tribe. There is a reason why you are attracted to this individual. There's a reason why that the words resonate so deep within your soul. And the attraction between you and our dear one is so profound and deep. Your lives have been intertwined many times. This is nothing new. You know about this. But we wish you to understand that this beautiful love relationship that you have with our dear one is, of course, preordained in the stars, and we love you. That's just so sweet. That's just so sweet. I can't. You have no
Just sending
idea.
you a big hug.
Yeah, big hug to you, babe. I love you so much. All right, I'm going. I'm going to go to my somebody on YouTube. Next time, Space Cadet Lottie, come over with us on Patreon and join us live. The question is, what daily practice can we do to keep our energy bodies clear and healthy to enable us to shine our inner light? Oh my goodness. All right, Carissa's there. Hi, darling. And Erica's on that. So what can you do? So many things, so many things. And I see Leah with her hand up. We'll get to you next, darling. All right. Ooh. Wow. I am the energy of Mother Gaia. I have once before interacted with this point of light, this one daughter of my creation. But I wish to communicate to the beautiful soul that has asked this question. You are a part of me. You are part of the mother. If you want to remain pure, then eat the purest things that come from your mother. It is very tricky because your overlords do not wish you to eat purely. But there are good souls that know the difference. So make smart choices for what you put into your body. I want all of my blessed creatures, creations, to live the longest and healthiest lives that you possibly can. So first and foremost, feed your vessel. Drink nourishing water. That is essential. But what can you do to keep your vibration high? Dwell with me. Come to me. Visit me. Do not stay in your boxes. Do not stay secure to this artificial web, this electromagnetic cage that most of my creatures tend to dwell in, that many of my creatures tend to dwell in. Come to me. Come to my trees. Come to my beaches. Come to my fields. Come to my mountains. Gaze at the farther sky. Gaze at the stars, at your home. You are home on me, but you are part of the cosmos. Do that, dear one. Connect with me, with what I provide from my fertile breast to yours, to your beautiful, beautiful being. I am the essence of Gaia, and I send each and every one of my fruit, my love. God. Oh my God, I kind of flipped out there. I was like, holy crap. That's why in the beginning I was like, oh, I can feel this. This is really wild. How awesome. Let me just check over there. Hi, Dorota. Okay, great. All right, my friends. I hope she was still there to see it. So let me just make sure you guys are mute. Dawn, I'm going to go ahead and mute you. Okay, love? I'm going to mute you. And I see Peter's got his hand up now, and there's other questions in the chat. I understand that, and I will get to that later. Peter, go for it, babe. Hello, my dear friend.
Hello, hello. The question's kind of been answered, but let's see if there's anything more that can be done. How to give positive energy to my brother who's really going through a rough patch with his son. I mean, it's life and death rough patch.
Wow.
I want to be supportive, but maintain my, I don't know, my boundaries. And I can't really say anything because he's like, I don't want that spirit stuff. He's very Bible centered. Mm-hmm. So any off advice, I'll take it.
For me personally, you know, he doesn't want that spirit advice, but you can translate it into Bible speak.
Yes.
You can translate it into language that is non-threatening to him, because it all comes from love source. It all comes from love. And so, you know, oftentimes, you know, you just translate it into, you know, the heart of Jesus. And you know that Jesus will give you the words to be able to communicate to your brother about how he handles his son. But let me see what Spirit has to say. I am the one you know is Jesus, dear brother Peter. Your family has contracted a tough little road. Remember, there are dynamics at play that in your heart, you do not desire your loved ones to suffer. But in reality, maybe that is something that karmically they need. It is difficult. It is difficult to stand by and see misfortune to those you love. What can you do, dear beautiful brother? You can do what you know to do, which is hold them in the highest of intention, which is to pray for them. pray for them and support your brother and ask your brother if there is anything that you can do for him. Remind him and ensure that you will be there to help. If that is your heart's desire, then instead of offering, let's say, advice that he will block, ask a question. Ask him, I want to help you. Tell me, what can I do? What can I offer you? If that is in your heart's desire, then just offer your being in any way, and understand that each soul has its trajectory, has its guidance, has its contracts, has its pillars that it will accomplish. So pray for the oversoul, pray for the soul, and offer them you, and allow them to respond. We love you.
Thank you.
Does that make sense?
Total sense. Thanks.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yes.
It's hard to be there. And that's something I have to wrap my head around for a lot of things, you know, like it comes to me that, yeah, that each individual soul has their guidance, has their karmic attachments, has all these things they have to negotiate. So I don't know. I love you. I wish that situation gets better, honey.
Thank you.
So.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Okay. I'm going to go back to the chat right now. I would like from Dawn. Thank you, Dawn. Are you there, love?
Yes, I am.
Hi, sweetheart. Okay, so Dawn asked, I would like to ask if my mother is one of my guides. I seem to see signs from her everywhere. Fair question. Very good. Am I one of your guides? Baby girl, I am your partner. If you could call me a guide, you could, but I'm still your mom. I'm still your mother. And I'm still that role, even though I am in spirit. You've got many, many, many guides around you. I am just here to look over my little girl, make sure that you're okay. So if you want me to be one of your guides, sure. But know that I'm always your mother. You okay, honey?
Yeah. That was amazing though. Thank you. Yeah.
I felt a very, very, very strong love. Very strong love there.
That was really, really nice. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome, babe. Oh, you're so beautiful. Thank you. Oh. All right. And I have Leah. Hi, darling.
Oh, hey, Anne-Marie.
Hi, sweetheart.
Oh, that message was so beautiful to Dawn. Oh my gosh, I'm tearing up. That was amazing.
I'm so glad. How have you
yeah.
been, honey?
Pretty good. Just, I feel like I'm doing good, but I'm ready for change. I'm ready to embrace change. I am like so ready, but I feel like, I'm just kind of like here. I'm content. And I stay like that for a long time. I get comfortable there.
Mhm.
And I just want to know if there's any messages from my guides regarding like really going for it and embracing new change, taking some action, lighting a fire under me. I don't know. I don't know what I need to do.
All right, let's see what they have to say. Are your fairy guides. Oh, we love you so much. We are so excited to get a chance to poke you in the butt, to get you to move. Boom, 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 boom. Dear, 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 beautiful, 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 beautiful Leah. Beautiful Leah. Do what you want to do, girl. Do it. Just do it. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? There's nothing stopping you. You can do whatever you want. You can get in your car and run into a tree. You can get into your car and drive to the ocean. You can go outside buck naked. No one's going to do what you want. Do whatever you want. Get excited and do whatever you want. We're going to poke you in the butt to get you going. We're going to poke you to get you going. That's all. What more motivation do you need? You need our permission. We say yes. Go, 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 go. Have fun.
Oh, that was awesome. I needed that. Thank you.
Like poking you in the butt, poking you in the butt.
Thank you so much.
That is hilarious. Oh my goodness. So cute, so cute. All right. So I think I've gone through every question. Is there anyone else? We're almost at the hour mark, which is perfect. I just want to say, oh, thank you for joining my Patreon. Thank you. That's wonderful. Awesome. Well, listen, everybody, you know, I've got a couple of things happening. Please, if you're online and if you're in Zoom and you want a question, now is the time, because I'm going to start to wrap things up. I've been called to do a lot of things. So please, please, please join me. So join me, please. Check out my website, Anne-Marie, The Art of Healing. I have lots of, I just have lots of things that you can get involved in. The prayer group that I'm doing twice a month. It's called Ears Prayer Warriors. And I've kind of been tasked to focus love, light, energy on a particular region of the country, just to send it love. We know that there's lots of dark structures that need to come down, and the way to do it is not through fighting, it's through love. It's through generating this amazing love vibration and wishing every soul to feel as good as you do. So if it's very simple, it doesn't take long, not a lot of time. Check it out in my events tab on my website. It's called Ears Prayer Warriors. And we just up the vibe of the planet. If you wish to support me through Patreon, that's a great way to do it. There are several, there's 3 tiers that you can join on the 2nd and 3rd tier. The 2nd tier, we meet twice a month. Also, you get access to healing and channeling, and we just lift each other up. And if you feel that you've been in any sort of dark program or something and you need a community, I have a beautiful community over there. And we're doing a lot of beautiful healing there as well. So anyway, that's it, I guess. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I love you all. And I'm going to make it the gallery view. So if you want to unmute and say bye-bye, unmute and say bye-bye. I love you.
Bye.
Thank
Love
you.
you. Thank you, Anne-Marie.
Thank you.
Right,
Bye.
that's it.
Oh, thanks,
Bye.
Annalise, for being here. Annalise is my bestie. She's a music teacher where I was teaching as an art teacher, and she was there. Annalise, unmute and come on. So,
Hi, everybody. This was lovely.
Hi. Okay, so 2016. And I found it. It was 2016. That was when I first had my first session with Tina Spalding, and I was just coming awake. And I was talking with her, and I was like, "Wait a minute! I mean, I'm like hearing like people who are channeling, and one of them is an alien." And she's like, "Yeah, And I was like, "Oh my God, someone I can talk to." And this is, thank you. And she's been amazing helping me with my house. Oh, I love you, Annalise. You've been just the best friend ever. All right. I love you all. Thank you for your time. God bless you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.